Yo, what is going on, guys? I am bringing you episode 20 of the GM series with the New Jersey Devils, and we last finished off winning the Stanley Cup, and we made some adjustments on our team. We got Tartar and, Tartar, not Tartar, I don't know why I said that, but we made some adjustments to the team, nothing too crucial, and if you guys do remember, Nylander got better, Tedenby got better, and Teravainen got better. Everyone else pretty much stayed the same or got worse. Johansson did not make any sort of adjustment at all. And we got DekeaSaurusRex in free agency, and besides that, I mean, our team definitely looks pretty good, but I was reading a lot of comments saying how Johansson doesn't get any better, how we overspent for Tatar, and really some other little things here and there, and I definitely agree that we did spend a little bit too much for Tatar, but I do want to move our team in a different direction, and Tatar, he is 25, so he's not that young, but he's still 4-star, so he could possibly get to an 85, 86 overall and put up 50 points for us, and we didn't put a lot on the line for him, to be completely honest. And Johansson, I feel like I want to give him one more year, but from all the comments I've been reading, he does not get any better, so I think I may have to agree with you guys and have to trade him, but we have to see what we can get for him, and we're going to put him in our trade block, so let's go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so let's go to this. So Elias, you know what, you could stay there. You could be in the trade block, but we got to put Johansson. Where is this sucker? He's right there. Ryan Johansson, Patrick Elias, and the last player who's going to be in the trade block is going to be, let's see, what do we want to put there? We want to put, I would say, to be completely honest, someone like Urbom. No, he doesn't have any trade value anymore. That's kind of weird. Someone like, we put Brodor's son. Because we already have Kincaid. We already have Schneider. We don't need a third goalie, to be completely honest. And what do we want for this team? We want a first-line forward, preferably, I don't even care if he's 34, but anything like this. And we want a top 2 defenseman. Again, I don't care the age, as long as he's not like 40. And then I guess this too. We don't care here. And then the last thing we'd want is probably, that's pretty much it. I mean, I guess forward-wise, maybe a second-line forward. Again, under like 35. But this is what we'd want, to be completely honest. We'd be willing to give up some draft picks. We'd be willing to take some draft picks. And that's pretty much it. And we're going to commit to the trade block. And we are going to go to progress reports. And let's see what, I think this stuff may be from last year. Okay, so Kennedy got worse, Bieksa got better, Klo got worse, Brunner and Larson, I believe, are getting better, Merrill got worse, Bickle got better, Johansson got worse some reason. Well, I guess he didn't have a very good regular season. And then Nylander got really good this year, but it's not going to show that. So maybe this stuff is from just the, well, we didn't even do anything, actually. We didn't play any preseason games, so I'm not really sure what that's from, because I remember Nylander went from like a 70 something to an 82, so it was a pretty big jump in his part. But I'm not sure what I want to do here. I know Mato had a great playoffs, I guess you could say. He had 19 points, 21 games. That is unreal. But do I really want him at the second line position? Wouldn't I rather put Tedenby here, another playmaker with some pretty good stats, pretty fast to play on a second line, 84 overall, could still get better. I think we're going to go ahead and do that. Or we can completely by accident click and get there. But Tedenby, Elias, and Tatar, I think, seems like it could be pretty good. So we're going to go with that. And then we're going to have Brunner, Mato. No, I don't know why I said Mato. Do we? I feel like Brunner, I really want him to be good, but I just don't think he will. It's just him as a player in this game just doesn't work out. He's probably not going to put up more than 30 points. So we're going to put him on the 4th line with Kennedy and Klo. We're going to have Jokinen, Teravainen, and Mato. And then this is how it's going to be. Again, first line is not the greatest. Second line is okay. Third line's good. Fourth line's good. Our defense, I like all of it. I kind of wish, I do like all of it. We have an offensive defenseman who has really, really good stats. Followed with, well, he could be a little bit faster. But besides that, he's pretty good everywhere. Besides the speed and the physical category, he's good everywhere. But he can get better. He's only, I believe, 20. He's only 20. Sheesh. So he can get a lot better. So, yeah. We are going to continue with this. And we're going to continue with the sim. We're going to go to the end of the preseason, and we'll see what we want to do. Maybe Johansson need to pop in a few goals, but again, well, it doesn't really matter. Like, I don't think we beat the Islanders 7-2 that often, because they're probably playing their like 15 overall goalie, or maybe even Salvador's in the net. Speaking of Salvador, I wonder where he is. I don't think he might have retired, but I don't know. It would be cool to go back and look at all the players we traded at the end of this GM and just see how they did, where they went, and all this stuff like that. Follow them on their career, see if they won a cup or something like that. But it looks like Elias is doing great, Teravainen's doing great, Larsson's doing great. But then again, like I said again, we are playing, I feel like a lot of the times we're playing half a team. I guess you could put it that way. So we did go 6-1, but let's do one more important thing. We got to go to jersey numbers, and we got to make a captain. At the moment, the captain is Klo with BX and Larsson. I don't like that at all. We're going to give it to... It's going to be Henrique is the captain of the team. Elias is an assistant, and the last assistant is going to be... Where is he? Andy Green. So Henrique, Elias, and Green. Oh, no. Whoa. There you go, Green. I would give the captain the Green, but I feel like he's going to be retiring, or I feel like I want to trade him soon anyway. Because he's, I believe, 33 or 34, so I feel like at the age of 36, he's got to go, because I want to get some value back for him. But anyway, let's skip to the first game, and let's see what we could do here. I'm hoping we could do good, but I hope a lot of things, and a lot of things don't really work out. Nylander seems to have worked out, and Honka seems to have worked out, and besides that, the 3 first-round players, I think we only got 2 first-round forwards that haven't worked out, but still, it's kind of getting frustrating now. Kind of just want to keep someone and roll with them. So first period, Elias and Tavares. Second period, oh man, is that Brock Nelson? Yep, or Nielsen, whatever it is. But we lose that game. 36 shots, 1 goal to show for it. Not gonna cut it at all. It's frustrating, but hey, what are you gonna do? I guess. Honka and Teravainen pick up on a point with Elias's goal. But we do end up losing that game. So what I think I want to do here is actually bring Elias to the first line. And hopefully things work from that. Elias could help Nylander and Henrique. Because I don't like... Johansson is not doing anything for us at the time being. And it's just frustrating. But I don't know. I know Elias doesn't have good face-offs. I know he's not a first-line forward. But I think we just got to do it. And we got to see how it works. Because Johansson... He's not doing anything, it seems like, and we don't have another sniper. Would be Bruner, but we're not bringing him to the second line. I just want to see what we have in the roster spots. Do we have anyone down here? We have Boucher, who usually gets to about an 81 to 83 overall, and we have Urbom, and that's about it. So we'll see what this happens, and we'll simulate, I guess, 20 games. So 3, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and... up to the Ranger game, and then we'll see how we're doing. Let's see, so 20 games. Hopefully we could pick up around, I'd say, 24 points. This may not be that bad, but we do want a first-line player. We don't really want a second-line player who's 35 years old. Again, he's probably going to put up around, oh, he's only 83 now. He's really dropping overall, but he's a fast skater who's a pretty good, I believe he's a sniper. Is he a sniper? Yes, he is. But as you can see, he's really fast. His shooting's about average. Puck skills are about a little bit above average, and everything else about under average. But if he was like 32, 31 years old, I may do this. But at the time being, we're not doing it. Johansson's young. Like I said again, he could randomly get a bump, but I don't think he will. But as you see here, Elias picked up another goal in the second game. So Elias is leading the team in goals. So maybe and he gets another goal there. So maybe we just let Elias retire in this team and don't actually trade him, because he seems like year after year, he may not be the leading goal scorer or stuff like that, but he's consistently doing stuff for our team. And it's nice to see Jokinen doing something after I moved him from the 4th line to the 3rd line. And what do we want? I'm going to say forwards because, like I said again, some of our forwards are getting older. I don't really know what we can get here. I don't know what's going to be too good for us to get, but... okay, I would assume the OHL is the only one. There's 4 or 5 first-round forwards projected there, but besides that, let's quickly go to the GM tracker and see what we have. We have a ton of points. Of course, not enough to finish that, but we're going to just end it there. And let's go again to the Ranger game right there. And like I said again, I want to finish around 25 to 28 points after this, and I feel like we can in these 20 games. Maybe even 30 points would be great. Erat, no way. I'm not trading Erat for Johansson. Just not a good end for me. Erat's probably 81 overall at like 37 years old or 36. No way, we're not doing that. He probably wouldn't even fit on our team. He'd probably be a fourth liner. And we're not doing that for Johansson, but as you can see here, Johansson is not doing anything. Teravainen with 9 assists. That is what I like to see. He, like I said again, I don't remember exactly what we traded away for him, but could Teravainen possibly be our first line center in the next year or the year after that? He could get to an 85 next year, then an 88, and be our first line center. I don't really know. I haven't had much experience with the guy, so I don't. A lot of these players I actually haven't had much experience with. The Haka guy is the first time I've been using him. A lot of the players actually here. Bieksa never really picked him up in free agency, so I'm not really sure what I'm working with and stuff, but it seems to be going fairly good with some of the guys, but it seems like I just keep getting the same trade, sadly, which seems to be happening a lot in GM, which not a huge fan of, but I guess we have to deal with it. 7-3-1, not too bad, I have to say. It's fairly good. 7-4-1, back-to-back losses against the Jackets, so not good there, but Henrique is the leading goal scorer, and it seems like Schneider has got every single win for us. I'm not sure if Kincaid actually has been playing any games, but I would assume he's probably played 1 or 2 and probably lost both of them, obviously. So we may have to, okay, we lost like 4 games in a row, not good. If we lose this game, we may have to stop the simulation and adjust some things real quick, and we get a win there, so that's good, but we need to keep winning because we just were on like a 5-game losing streak or a 4-game losing streak, so that's got to change immediately, and there we go, back-to-back wins against the Penguins. Okay, so Elias had 3 goals in the first 3 games, and he's kind of slowed down a bit, but I wasn't expecting him to be our leading goal scorer or anything like that. And again, we don't want Erat. If he gave us a first-round pick, a rookie, and Erat, maybe we do it, because again, Johansson, he has fairly good trade value. It's not terrible, but I'm probably overestimating his trade value. But there we go, 3 wins in a row, possibly 4 here. Schneider against his old team. I don't think the Canucks are that good right now, and we get a big win there. Burrows. Possibly, would we do this? Did Johansson get better? It looks like his trade value went up. No, it didn't. So Burrows is probably 30. Oh, he's 35. I thought he was like 32. I probably wouldn't do this. He could put up 50 points for us, which is good, and a second and only a third. So what could we do here possibly? How about what's his stuff? So if he was 4 green stars, it probably would do that. Again, I want someone who's already, I guess not say, I guess prime actually. Someone who's already in their prime and could help the team out now. Again, everyone who's in that stage is probably way too good. How about Riley Smith? Would that work possibly? I don't really know how much better he'll get, and as you see there, he's not putting up many points at all. That's not a good trade-off. Johansson probably will put up more, and he may be putting up more now. 8 points, not very good, but I don't know. We need to trade Johansson sooner than later. I don't want to see him next year get to an 81 overall and have, like, Ryder trade value. But it is really nice to see Nylander doing good for us. And it is also really nice to see Teravainen doing good for us. Big win there. Havlat, before they had a third, I believe, so they just decided to take the third out. So that's obviously not going to make the trade work. I wish you could just say you're not interested in a player, and then, boom, you're good to go. They'll never send a trade again, but apparently you can't do that in this game. So here we go. We're winning a lot of games. The record's fairly good. We're double our win-loss ratio, and that's what we wanted. We went 27 points, so fairly good, I guess you could say. No, 29 points. I don't know what I'm talking about. Sorry about that. 29 points. I wanted around 25 to 28. So perfect. And goals against average, Schneider is number 3. Save percentage, Schneider's number 2. Wins, Schneider's number 1. Points, no one. Assists, no one. Goals, we're probably close. Well, we are close, but no one. And playoff-wise, we are in a pretty good spot. 1 win, we'd be first in our division. And 2 wins, we'd be first in the whole NHL. So fairly good. But I definitely want to, we'll simulate 10 more games. So 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll simulate up to the Tampa game. We'll see how that goes. And then we may want to get a quick trade in because I don't know about you guys, but we want to trade Johansson if he's going to be doing nothing. 20 games, he had 8 points, first line player, just not working out for me. Obviously now he's on the second line, but that should be, it should be a good even cutoff. He's playing against the team's second line defenseman, and just he should be getting more points on the second line if he's not getting it on the first line. He may be playing 3 or 4, 5, even 6 minutes less a game, but still. So I think the OHL was the only, really the only good thing. I'm gonna guess we're not gonna get much at this year. Seems like once you get past 2015, the the McDavid draft, there's nothing really to get anymore. A lot of the players are like hidden, and you can never really find out. Like I don't think there's really that many 4.5 green star guys or just regular yellow star guys. So I'm gonna assume Nylander gets 10 goals. Teravainen may get 20 assists by the time we're done up to the Tampa game, but we'll have to see. Again, we don't want Erat. If you gave us a first-round pick and it was a top 10 first-round pick, then possibly we would, but no thank you. The simulation is going very slow, and again, only the same 2 teams want Johansson for some reason. I just don't understand. Back-to-back losses. Not good at all. Our record's not looking too good anymore either. We had a chance to become first in our division or first in our whole NHL, but we can't seem to win games anymore or even put up goals. So like I said, we probably should trade Johansson after this, especially if we keep losing like this. And yes, there's another loss. Another regulation loss at that too. No one's picking up anything really. I don't know who's scoring for our team, but it's not Nylander or Teravainen, it looks like. And another loss. This is not good. If we finish this game with a loss, oh, there it is. There's a loss. So I believe we're in a 5-game losing streak. If it's 6, that's not good. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-game losing streak. 9-game losing streak. I'm making a trade right now. I don't even care. I thought we had a 4 or 5 game losing streak. Apparently we have a 9-game losing streak. So, yeah, there's going to be a trade happening right now. Johansson, where are you? You're off the team for sure. And we'll see what we can get for you, to be completely honest, because I don't like this at all, how this is working. Not at all. Nothing here, nothing here. Buffalo, nothing here, I would assume. We want a high overall player, Ennis, but no thank you, to be completely honest. Barchi would be pretty good, but I kind of want a centerman. Monahan, I have not had good experience with him at all. He doesn't get very good for me. Semen, no thank you. Telusti, no thank you. You guys aren't really first-round players. LeBlanc, no thank you. Vander Kane, yeah, let's take him back. Definitely not. Stasny could be possibly good, but he's just like a worse version of Zajac in my opinion. Speaking of that, Zajac is right there to say hello. How about you? I mean, this guy is pretty good. Again, I wanted a centerman, but Teravainen, like I said, could be that centerman, so maybe this could work. His trade value is a bit more than... Oh, how's this guy? Who is this guy anyway? 4, now we got to keep him. Anyway, I think we should... This guy right here, I'm pretty sure we could trade. Don't think he's 4 red, but I don't really think he'll get much better, so we'll add him, and we'll see if this could work, possibly. I don't think it will. No, it doesn't, so we will also add a 2nd-round pick if they give us a 4th. Doesn't work, so I'll be happy with nothing, or even a 7th. Doesn't work at that as well, so don't really understand why it's not going through, but I know the last thing we could do, and that is throwing in Anthony Brodeur, or actually this Hurst guy. Who is this? I'd rather throw in this Hurst guy. If we could throw this Hurst guy and take away the 2nd picks, take away this guy, Johansson and Hurst for Reichel and I guess really anyone, even Kumper, that would be an awesome thing. Does this go through? Maybe even a 2nd or 3rd round pick? Possibly. I feel like that Hurst guy has a lot of value. No, it doesn't go through. Neither does that, and neither does a 4th. So that does go through. So Reichel, welcome to the team. Johansson, you're gone. Reichel, please be the missing piece on our group, on our team. because we really do need it, and it's not really working out. So we're going to try Henrique maybe on the first line center. How is he doing? 18 points, it's fairly good. His face-offs are fairly good as well. Teravainen, Elias, Tenby, Tatar, Kennedy, Mateau. Okay, so I like everything here, but how's Tenby doing? Is he doing that good that he should be over? So he's every 3 games he gets 1 point, while Mateau, okay, so we'll keep it like how it is. We'll change that though. And yeah, no Brunner. Brunner is officially scratched, it seems. Is Bickle doing anything? Nothing at all, but this is his first game. But I guess we will leave him in there. So Reichel, who I think should easily be a better player than Johansson, sorry. He's already proved it seems like. And he's 4.5 red stars. Only 22 years old, 86 overall. I'm excited to see what he could do with our team. And he's already on the power play and stuff like that. So we'll simulate 5 more games and then we'll end this episode. So we'll simulate up to the Ranger game, and we will see what happens. We need a win. The 9-game losing streak must end now. And speaking of that, make it 10-game losing streak and make them all in regulation. So that's not what our team needs. Not at all. Can we please come back with a win here? Because if not, finally, we get a win. But I really don't understand why we went on a 10-game losing streak. We just won the cup. I feel our team has gotten much better in the free agency. We lost Ryder. We lost Yager, I believe. But we acquired... Well, we didn't really acquire that many players, but a lot of players just got a lot better, so I'm not really sure why. I'm just not sure. There's no question. But it seems like we are winning games now, which is nice, and we're going to finish off with this Ranger game, and hopefully we can get a nice win here. So first period, 1-0 for the Rangers. Second period, 3-0, and that'll do it. Nylander and Tatar pick up 2 goals, but that's not enough for us. And apparently they have Luongo, so that's actually extremely strange. Did the Rangers trade Lundqvist, or did they just get Luongo and he's playing a random game? No, they didn't. They still have Luongo. I mean, they still have Lundqvist and Luongo, as you see on the bottom right. But that is going to be it. We're going to simulate to the Flyer game, and we're going to check the stats real quick and end the episode off of there. So let's quickly look at these stats. Our team is definitely not in a spot I'd like to be in. As you can see, we are close to a playoff spot, but we're not. I don't think we are in a playoff spot. So goals per game, not good at all. Goals against per game, not good at all. Power plays, not too bad, I guess. Penalty kill, I like that actually. 93% on the Rangers penalty kill. That is insane. We're 9-7-1 home, 8-9-1 away. We're 3-7 in our last 10. Not good at all, really anywhere. Just sad to see how we were 14-7-1, and we've dropped a lot. Okay, let's quickly check what we're doing here. Okay, so centerman. Henrique, 23 points, pretty good. Teravainen, 22, that's good for him on the second line. Kennedy, 4, not really expecting him to do much anyway. All minus players. And... Reichel, 21 points, fairly good. I don't know what he had before. I don't even remember. Elias, pretty good. Tatar, okay. Tenby, okay. Jokinen, not very good. Mateau, not good from last year, but I feel like he was just a playoff player for us. Without him, we wouldn't have won the cup. Klo, Bickle, nothing, but again, he had like 1 point last year. Nylander, pretty good. Brunner, nothing really. Defenseman, Bieksa, pretty good. Actually, I'm expecting our top 2 defensemen to have at least 20 points, but nope. Yeah, no one is really doing anything for our team. Larson is minus 14. Just not an overall good season. And both goalies are not playing very good at all either. So our team is sort of looking like a mess. And I'm not really sure why. I would say our team is young and it needs experience. But didn't we just win the cup last year? I mean, obviously Ryder and Yager helped in the age group. But besides them, I feel like we got better. We got Bieksa. We got a better Teravainen. We got we got a brand new Nylander. We got... I don't understand. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like, and I will see you guys later.
I need your love, I need your time. When everything's wrong, you make it right. I feel so high, I come alive. I need to be free with you tonight. I need your love.